This is 365 Days of Movies, a series where I look at my top 365 movies. So let's go to the next movie. Number 6, Avengers Endgame, rating 9.95, released in 2019, directed by Anthony Russo and Joe Russo, starring Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner, Don Cheadle, Paul Rudd, Brie Larson, Karen Gillan, Danai Gurira, Benedict Wong, Jon Favreau, Bradley Cooper, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Josh Brolin. Adrift in space, with no food or water, Tony Stark sends a message to Pepper Potts as his oxygen supply starts to dwindle. Meanwhile, the remaining Avengers, Thor, Black Widow, Captain America, and Bruce Banner, must figure out a way to bring back their vanquished allies for an epic showdown with Thanos, the evil demigod who decimated the planet and the universe. This movie is just awesome, and of course, it's the follow-up to Infinity War. A lot of people consider them one big movie, but really, they are two separate movies. Infinity War is the one where the villain finally wins, and this is the one where they have to deal with the repercussions of that. And I watched Infinity War at a theater in Wyoming when it was released because I was on the road and I just didn't want to miss the movie's release because I didn't want to have to deal with all the spoilers that would come out afterwards. I rarely care that much about spoilers. I'm not into the kind of person to say spoiler warning before things because I don't really care about spoilers. I don't think they're that important. I think that people, if they don't want spoilers, it's very easy to avoid spoilers. I did it for 3 months with Spider-Man No Way Home and avoided every spoiler, obviously, than the two special inclusions that were cameos, but that was widely known and despite the protests of a certain actor. In Avengers Endgame, I got to be home, and I decided to go to a theater in Brampton to watch it for the first time, because I was sort of in between two different loads in my trucking job, and my job was in Brampton, and I was glad to see it in this theater, because the crowd in this theater was amazing. Their reactions to the movie were so energetic and so much cheering and so many, verbal reactions to things that were happening. And I think that a lot of theaters that I go to, it's mostly people just sitting around watching a movie and not really reacting to the movie. And that might be an ethnic thing. I'm not really sure, but I enjoyed the way that I watched the movie in this theater, and the movie itself is just amazing. The time travel is super cool, but mostly what's cool is the way that these characters, figure out what's happening and how to solve the problem and then go about solving it. And then of course, the final climactic battle in the end is just so over the top and so well done, and everything is so well filmed, and everyone's performance they're on their A game in this movie. Everyone's on their A game in this movie. It deserves to be one of the most talked about movies, possibly the movie that has made the most money, although between it and Avatar, it'll keep flip-flopping. But it's just an awesome movie that everyone should watch. And I think most people have based on the box office. But if you're one of those people who haven't, or you're one of those people that have, like me, that love it, now's a great time to watch it again because everyone's got Disney Plus, I assume. So go check it out. Hey everybody, this has been 365 Days of Movies. We're going to keep plowing ahead. So let me know what you think of this movie, and if you want to discuss it further, comment below. If I get a lot of interest, I may very well make a full review of the movie, maybe even a video essay. So let me know what you think, and let's get to the next one.